Are you uncomfortable using the 10 items or less line in the grocery store? Me too. It's because the sign should say 10 items or fewer. Why are these two words so commonly confused? Less and fewer are both words that refer to a smaller amount of something, the opposite of more. But less refers to amounts that are measured, not counted one by one. For example, there was less rain this month than last month. You might measure the volume of the rainfall, but you wouldn't count up rain, unless you were counting individual raindrops. Here's another example. I have less candy in my house now than I did on Valentine's Day. Less answers the question, how much? You're not counting up each individual piece of candy. You're just referring to how much candy, roughly, is in your house, more or less. Fewer, on the other hand, refers to items that can be individually counted. The candidate received fewer votes than her opponent. Because votes are something you count carefully, you use the word fewer. I have 10 fewer chocolate-covered cherries than I did yesterday. Fewer answers the question, how many? Exactly how many of these chocolate-covered cherries have gone missing? Here's a tricky one. When you talk about how much coffee you're drinking, do you use less or fewer? It depends on if you're talking about the volume in general, or if you're talking about a countable amount like number of cups. So you would say, I'm drinking less coffee these days, but you would say, I had fewer cups of coffee today. Let's practice. Which word should we use in this sentence? I have less money in my wallet than yesterday. I have fewer money in my wallet than yesterday. Less, I would say I have less money because the word money refers to the amount in general, not a specific number of dollars that you would count individually. It answers the question, how much money is in my wallet? Less than I would like. What about this one? I have less dollars in my wallet than yesterday. I have fewer dollars in my wallet than yesterday. Here, the right word is fewer. I have fewer dollars in my wallet than yesterday. It answers the question, how many dollars do I have in my wallet? You could count up the individual dollars, so you use the word fewer. You do have to be careful with sentences about money. What if I wanted to say the price of a book was under $10? Would I use the book is less than $10 or the book is fewer than $10? I'd use the first sentence. The book is less than $10. This is because it's unlikely the price of a book is in discrete whole dollar amounts, like $7, $8, or $9 exactly. It's possible for it to be $7.62. So for prices and other things that can be fractional amounts, we use less. We have less than half a pizza left over. We have less than an hour to catch our flight. Here's another good way to test which word to use. Fewer sounds right when it's paired with a number. Try putting 5 fewer into your sentence and see if it works. I have 5 fewer time off at my new job. That sounds pretty awkward, but you could say, I have 5 fewer days off at my new job. You can count up the days, so now it makes sense to say 5 fewer. If putting in 5 fewer doesn't work, try less instead. I have less time off at my new job. That sounds right. I have got to get a new job.